to downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Go! 58, come on! Look! We go!
On first and 10, it's Haskins. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
He's checking.
Here's Haskins. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game, and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, set. 10-2 start. No chance. Back. Blue draw Corkers. Hey, seam six.
Now Minshew on first and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Minshew sets to throw. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the double. Mike 51. Hey, defense, let's go. Under 10. 10-6-6. Pull it high. Check. Quick dash. Go. Check 52. Shoot. Hustle. Ready.
Minshew, first and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, wahoo! Check right. Hey, just deep river.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Strip that ball.
Out of the gun, this is Howard. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, Hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
3 plays, all resulting in 3-yard carries to bring up 4th down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
A gain of 22 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Ready?
On first down, they run with Howard. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Look at me. Zipper.
They run with Hines. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Set up. 30 base. Mike 5-4. Watch the run. Go. Mike 54. Hey, Sam off. Watch 54. All right, D, let's try. All right, D. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. Hey, Delta. Undercrunch, undercrunch, under.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. The open man is sharp. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the ready. Mike 51, Mike 51. I know he ain't got Recon, 132 fighter. Kill, kill, kill. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. 51's the mic, 51's the mic. Get in the weight room. Get it.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
Hey, Alpha! Hey, it's just me and you. Yes. It's just me and you.
To try again after the sack. Minshew, he completes it to Henry. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
15 line. 15 line. Check. First down.
On third down, it's Hines, and he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Let's go.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
That's good for the Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Here we go. Hey. Hey, Echo. Hey, let's go.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Zadarius Smith. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Smith. 451. Yep. On the ball.
Here's Minshew. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
51's the mic. Hey, watch your leg.
Now Minshew. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Complete. It's Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, Hayward. Ready?
Throwing again on second down. Minshew. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Broncos had 15 fourth down conversions last year, most in the NFL, and they're going here.
I'm coming after you.
On fourth down, Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth, and the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
From the 40 now on second down. Haskins. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Check out, hot. Watch twist. Check your hot read.
Now Haskins on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Haskins going to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Mike, hey, zoom. Check 55, Mike. Check. 55's Mike, guys, 55. Hey, tight. Mike, 50, get it.
2nd and 5. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll drop the throw. And his throw intercepted by the all-pro corner, Kyle Fuller. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play.
17 yards. And their first down, Chiefs.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be, 38 yards out. And Butker able to put this one through. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
We play to win. Let's go. Down.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Bravo.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. Going right side here, and that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, it's Hines. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Check right, 80 weapon. Watch the curve. Watch Watch
They're going to try and throw. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Here we go. 15 line. Come on, QB, come on. Ready?
On 2nd and 15 now. Minshew. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now Haskins to throw it. He's going to air one out. He's got a man. again, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Lets it fly for Thielen. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st down, Kansas City.
Let's go. Mike, 58 right there. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Out. Check.
On the give, running right is Howard. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jordan Howard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Protein spill.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Danielle Hunter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Check 37. Check 37. X3. 218. Chopper. Hey, Charlie. Snap.
Minshew sets to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. That's Jonah Williams, the 11th overall pick back in April. He was actually the first lineman taken. He's a guilty party. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Get it.
On 2nd down, Minshew. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Hey, check. Motion out the backfield. Motion out the backfield.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and try.
Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover.
Hey! 51, Mike 51.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. This is Hines. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
61, matchbox light.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty.
Hey, check Mike 27.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage is coming through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Jalen Mills in on the stop. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
From just shy of midfield, Minshew. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Gator. They can't hang with us. Watch the safety creep. Shift. Go. Come to me, it's me. Mike 27, Mike 27. Ricky. Showing it. Look at me, zipper. Go. Motion. Deep grip.
On second down, it's Hines. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down now, it's Hines. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Here we go. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Yes. Hey, wahoo!
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, get in the weight room. Shit!
Look at me. Door. Get it.
Back to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Christian, Travis. Hey, Delta.
Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A little more room here on 2nd and 6 from the 6. They go with Howard again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now Haskins down around his goal line. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over 1 minute to go in the game. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Let's take it inside his own 40. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, come on now. Hey, box drop. Score. Hey.
Banjo. Mike 54.
Back to throw. Sharks got it left side. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Come on, set. General West. 8 read. Hard.
He's crashing. He's checking crack.
What? Squeeze. Yep.
Motion. Pop.
He's back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Throw out. Hey.
He'll look to throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
Let's go now. 70, Indy. Topper, topper.
Wide, get wide. Check nine.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts.
Mike 51. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Check 4.
Ready?
Again, Minshew looking to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's 2nd and goal at the 6.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Hey, switch gears.
Hey, echo.
Mike, boy, 51. All day, dog. Right here.
Smooth.
Mike 51. Watch the run. Good stop, baby. That's a baby stop.
Deep grip.
It'll be Minshew again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here.
Hey, Mike 51. Get ready. Back. Jack.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Robbie Anderson. Incomplete. It's now 4th down and goal.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike 54. Watch the slant. Mike 54. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
What?
Mike 54.
Now.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. On the final play, a touchdown. How about that? And a 2-point conversion now will send us to overtime.
And understandably, this crowd is in an absolute frenzy. But they've got to back it off a little bit, let the guys operate, and they need to take a deep breath as well. They've still got to get a 2-point conversion in order to tie this one.
51 to Mike. Here we go, Jerry. Jim. Check.
And now a timeout's going to be called here. I think it was by the defense. It was. And that's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this second half. No time on the clock. Are we going to overtime, or does it end right here?
Here we go again. Quick dash. Come. Check 52.
X3. 218. Chopper.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Slam. Chance.
Get it.
Here's Minshew. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. A harsh way to lose this one. The comeback bid there at the very end, falling just a little bit short. Probably had the play they wanted dialed up, but couldn't convert.
And that's always where it's difficult because they had no choice here. It wasn't a decision to kick it and go to overtime or anything like that. No, they had to go for two to try and tie it up and get to overtime. They had their play dialed up, didn't get it done, and that's really tough because in today's NFL, you have a bigger list of two-point conversion type plays, and you actually work on it during the week in practice. As you noted, they just didn't convert there.
So for Kansas City, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week. 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.